guys, how are you? So today I wanna talk about people with a money problem because I believe that the majority of the people that cannot fall asleep or relax, they have a money problem. One of the main reason is money problem. Obviously, if you have 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 or more in debt, of course you cannot sleep at night. Of course you cannot relax. Of course you cannot rest. Your brain you cannot rest because it's constant thinking about this. So rather than a sleeping problem, they have a money problem. So yeah, this is what I think. Even if I would have 50,000 in debt, of course I wouldn't sleep at night. So yeah. These kind of people, if you are in this situation, you need to sort it ASAP because yeah, you will feel much better. You will feel much better. So first thing first, and it may sound stupid, but it's true. You need to spend less than what you make. I know it's like, what do you mean? But yeah, that's true. People spend more than what they make. And you know how they do it? They do it with the credit cards. So I don't know. If they earn 3,000 a month, for example, they spend 3,500. So they spend 3,000 from the paycheck, and then they do another 500 on credit card. So yeah, you should spend less than what you make. Oh, talking about credit card, you shouldn't have a credit card. I know some people say, but on my credit card I can get points, I can get free travels, free miles, whatever it's gonna be. But what I always say is, if you are broke, yeah, because if you have debt, you are broke, right? If you are broke, how can you go on holidays? If you're broke, you shouldn't go on holiday. So if you're broke, you should have a credit card. So yeah, get rid of the credit card ASAP. Second thing, you should pay off your debts. You should pay them off. Some people suggest to pay off from the smallest to the biggest. Some people say pay off first the one with the highest interest. To be honest, it doesn't matter. Well, mathematically speaking, yes, high interest first. Maybe mentally, the smallest one first, so you get rid of them faster. But to be honest, just get rid of them. Just start to pay extra every month. Don't just pay the minimum, because otherwise you're never gonna finish them to pay. You always be broke. So pay every month extra. And yeah, so spend less than you make, and with the difference just pay the debt, basically. if you don't know how to find the money, you should do a budget, and I will recommend you to do a budget. Some people do the budget on their phone, some people do the budget on, the old style, paper and pen and paper. It's completely up to you, but you should do a budget. Do a budget, so in that way you will know exactly where your money are going. Yeah. You should prioritize stuff like rent or mortgage, for example, bills and food, and obviously insurance, car insurance, this kind of stuff. These are the main thing that you should pay. The rest, like holidays, restaurant, shopping, this is stuff that you can do once you have no debt. But if you have debt, you should pay them first, because otherwise you're gonna be in this loop where you're gonna live paycheck to paycheck every single month. And like I said, how can you sleep at night? Obviously you cannot sleep properly, you cannot rest, your mind cannot rest, because you're constantly thinking about all these debts that you have. So yeah, you should really consider to change your way how to manage your money. And then once you are out of debt and you manage to budget your money and everything, then you can start to invest some of the money. So if now you have to pay debts, yeah, every month. Once you finish them, you can invest the money, basically. You can do like some, you can overpay if you have a mortgage, or if you don't have a mortgage, you can start to put money aside for the house, for the deposit of your first house. If you already have a house and you have a mortgage, you can overpay the mortgage, so you finish it first. Because I don't consider a mortgage a debt. Well, it is a debt, but technically speaking, it's not like a debt like a credit card debt, or student loans debt, or a car, finance car debt. You are leaving the house and one day you will finish to pay it. So yeah, you can overpay your house, or you can invest, in the stock market, or you can do both. You can invest something, and something you can pay the mortgage, overpay the mortgage. I'm gonna share my I'm gonna put an image, a screenshot of my stocks and share, just to show you how am I doing. And yeah, obviously I don't have any debt apart from my mortgage. every month I'm overpaying my mortgage, and some money I'm investing it. So one day, once I will reach a certain amount of money, I can retire. I can retire early if I want. I can have a choice. So of course I can sleep at night, because I have a plan. I have a plan, and yeah, you should do the same. Just wanted to say that I'm not a financial advisor, so you should do your own research, or you speak with your own financial advisor. I'm just a random guy on YouTube sharing my experience basically. So yeah,